Did Jesus claim to be the Son of God? Absolutely. I think the record is absolutely clear to anyone who's honest and examines the record.
But you didn't think that going in.
No, I thought this was legend that was created in the many, many decades after his life. But right there in the earliest records, the first biography written by Mark, based on the eyewitness account of the Apostle Peter, I mean, go right back to the beginning. It shows that Jesus called himself the Son of Man, which was not just a claim of humanity, it was a claim of divinity, because Son of Man was a figure in Daniel chapter 7 who had these divine qualities, who would judge humankind, whose kingdom would endure forever, who was worshipped by all people, who was sovereign, who would be in the very presence of the Father. And these are attributes of the divine. And then, of course, in his trial, when he was asked, "Are you the Christ, the Son of the Blessed One? Are you the Messiah? Are you the Son of God?" "I am." First two words out of his mouth. And then he applies this Daniel chapter 7 imagery to himself again. And how does the high priest respond? By saying blasphemy. Why? Because Jesus, a mere man, was claiming to be God. And yet, that wasn't enough for me. It wasn't enough that he claimed it. It wasn't enough that his teachings were profound. There were a lot of profound teachers through history, let's face it. Mm-hmm. The question to me was, can you back it up? Can you prove it? What can you do? And, according to the text, he performed miracles. But you know what? That's one thing to read about it as happening 2,000 years ago. But I needed something that went beyond a miracle that maybe could have been a sleight of hand. I needed something that was indisputable.
And so you fastened on the big one.
The resurrection is the linchpin of Christianity. I mean, Apostle Paul said that, and everybody knows it. Gerald O'Collins, a theologian, once said that Christianity without the resurrection is not Christianity without its final chapter. It's not Christianity at all. Mm-hmm. So everything rides. Did Jesus return from the dead and thus prove that he's the Son of God?